Star Wars geek girls. They're geek girls that like Star Wars. And sometimes cry.
Hi, my name is Zoe. I'm here with Lizzie.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about Star Wars news, which there isn't a lot of, and I still haven't seen the new Resistance episode. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Just I don't know.
You saw it, right?
Yes.
What's your spoiler-free review?
What was it called again? Does a Dilemma?
I think so.
Yeah. It was twisted.
Twisted.
And good. Yes.
Wait, twisted, like what kind of twisted?
Plot twist.
Okay. Plot twisted?
Not really, but yeah.
Okay. Because when you said twisted, I think, like, disturbing.
Oh, no.
When people are like, oh, a twisted story, I'm like, ugh. But, like, that doesn't make sense for Resistance.
Yeah, it's, like, slightly unexpected.
Slightly unexpected. Alright, good to know.
It's great.
Good to know.
You need to watch it.
I will, as soon as I can. So, there isn't much news besides that, just, again, more theories. And more theories.
Those are always fun.
But we're not going to talk about this. I did find an article that is all the updates we have about Galaxy's Edge. Since it, became a thing. And the most recent one was from one day ago. And there's going to be a new Star Wars book that's going to tie in with the theme park. It'll be written by Delilah S. Dawson, who wrote Phasma, which I just finished like a month ago. So that's cool. It's going to be called Black Spire.
That sounds cool.
Yeah. And then the place is Batu, which apparently is a place in Thrawn Alliances, which still haven't read that, so can't comment much.
I definitely haven't read that either.
I'm like 15 books. I'm not reading them in any kind of order. I just finished Most Wanted like last week, and I haven't started it yet, but I just got Guardians of the Wills, so I have way too many books to read. But there's going to be another book, because, need more of those, by, I don't know this person, Zoraida Cordova, called A Clash of Fate, about a kid named Jules who grows up on Batu. So, interesting. There's going to be a comic series, which I'm not even going to pretend that I'm all up on the comics.
Either.
I read the first couple issues of Chewbacca. I read the 3PO one-off. And I read the Kanan series. And that's it.
Yeah, I haven't read a lot at all. So.
Yeah.
We're not very caught up on books, and I definitely am not. I haven't read any of them except Aliens, because Aliens was short and fun for me, because there was a chef involved, so...
But I read Aliens too, and I've read more than you. I've read From a Certain Point of View, Phasma, Most Wanted, You read Rebel Rising, didn't you?
I have one more chapter.
Oh, okay.
A month.
You
for some
almost
reason.
read Rebel Rising. Okay. Well, yeah, I read Rebel Rising.
I have one more chapter left, but I'm not going back to read it. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. I've read Ahsoka, Catalyst, the Aftermath trilogy, Tarkin, Thrawn, the first Thrawn book of the new canon. Leia. What was the solo book? Last Shot. I read that. Dark Disciple. I think those are all the ones I read. Oh, that's not a lot. Lords of the Sith. That one.
Yeah.
I think, is that all of them now? I don't know. I have a list on my phone of the ones I haven't read. And it's definitely longer than the list of the ones I have read. So, yeah, there's lots of books. I gotta catch up.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Wikipedia, is there any books I forgot that I read? Probably. I don't know.
Don't know.
Is that a dog?
Yeah, it's Borker.
Borker?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I did. I've read I think I read the one with the Finn, Poe, and Rey stories before the Awakening.
Mm-hmm.
I started the I think it was the Heir to the Jedi, the one about Luke. I started it, and it was, no offense to anyone that liked that book, but it was way too slow for me. I couldn't get through the first couple chapters. I was like, I can't. No more. Oh, I read A New Dawn and Lost Stars and Battlefront Twilight Company.
I read Lost Stars. I love my Thane Kyrell and Sienna. They're both amazing.
Can't believe I forgot Lost Stars and Battlefront Twilight Company was also a slow book. Twilight Company and Tarkin were both slow.
Tarkin's book being slow kind of makes sense.
It did. The Twilight Company book, I mean, I'm sure maybe it's just because I'm not super into, military, books.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, the style of it, I was just kind of okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm looking at all these books now. There's a lot. Well, I mean, a lot of these are the baby, not baby books, but the young readers. The ones where it just takes a little scene from the movie and explains it, and it's 8 pages because it's for kids that are learning how to read. Okay, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. So, yeah, books is a thing. They're gonna be happening.
Mm-hmm.
Which I gotta finish my reading list eventually. Then the other news we have about Galaxy's Edge is the Star Wars Park is going to have original John Williams music, which that's from months ago. This is just reiterating a bunch of stuff.
But it's still cool.
It is cool. It's gonna be, I mean, I imagine they're gonna have music we know playing, or at least in this music it'll have melodies we know playing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's cool that John Williams, man. John Williams, I feel like every time there's a really good soundtrack to something, like a movie, it's either Hans Zimmerman or John Williams.
Well, because they're the greatest things.
Yeah, it's those two. Every time.
But, it would be great to have him as long as we can.
Yeah.
Stop borking.
Yeah. going to say something. Oh, so I was just thinking about this, like, a little earlier. And so they said it's going to be totally immersive, right? So, like, technically, shouldn't that mean that they're going to have their signs in Arabic?
Probably. I hope and think so.
Like, do you think, because I can't imagine it having been just Arabic. Because, like, most people can't read that. I can read that. But most people can't read that. So imagine it having been, like, English, probably some other language, 'cause Disney is popular. And then, like, also Arabic, like, maybe below it or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But have I told the escape room story with Arabic on this show before? I feel like I might have.
I don't remember.
Okay, so near us, there was this escape room, and it was Star Wars themed, so obviously we had to do it. And, so, we just had to, like, solve all the different puzzles and stuff and get the clues to, like, escape, the room in under an hour, which we did not manage to escape the room. It was my dad's fault. Because there's a thing called for math, for conversions, and we're like, oh, you're a math teacher, you do it, but he kept messing up, and then we ran out of time. So, just saying. But, anyway, they had this thing, and it was like this code, like it was this paper, and you had to read it, and like, what you're supposed to do is find the key for Arabic to English, so you can, like, solve it letter by letter and figure out what it says for the next clue. I can read Arabic, so I just picked it up and was like, oh, I know what this says. And, yeah, it was pretty funny. Especially because I think we were, like, the first, or at least one of the first people to do that escape room. And so they had, like, a little screen where the guy could, like, he was watching us, and, like, that sounds creepy, but he was just, like, he was just watching us, and he was, like, typing, like, not, like, hints, but, like, help, like, saying things, not really helping us, but, like, just saying things and, like, commenting. And so I just read it, and then it was just, like, on the screen, it's just, like, what? So, yeah. That's my escape room story.
Good job. You and Axel would be able to escape any Star Wars escape room.
Does Axel know how to read and write Arabic?
He can semi-read it. He's, like, getting there. I don't know how, but he's definitely better than me.
Awesome.
Yes.
Remember when I sent you guys that stuff and I wrote your names in Arabic? Mom was like, are you sure they're going to be able to read that? And I was like, one of them will be, I guarantee.
Yeah.
That was really all the news. There is... I'm trying not to say anything about the theories. There is this one article that I saw that I want to look at just really fast. It says that there's a Star Wars paradox in Marvel. So I want to see...
What?
Yeah, I know. Okay. Okay. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Okay, so... It says... Okay. Oh, well, it's not that big of a paradox. People are overreacting. Okay. So, in Civil War, Peter Parker... And in Homecoming, Peter Parker references Star Wars.
Yeah.
Well, these people are freaking out. It's like, what's he gonna do when he meets, what's his face? Nick Fury. Because Samuel Jackson. It's not that big of a plot hole.
No.
Okay. Whatever. Apparently the original thread was from Reddit. I don't know why I trust Reddit on anything. Alright. Good times. I thought that was gonna be like something cool, man.
I mean,
it's interesting. I feel like it would just be like, hey, you look like that guy. You look like Mace Windu. And Samuel Jackson would be like, or what's the name, Nick Fury would be like, okay, whatever,
Cool.
weird spider kid.
Spider boy. Spider child.
Spider child. Spider boy is a thing. There's lots of spider people. Like, lots.
Yeah.
Like, Spider-Verse doesn't even cover, like, a quarter of them.
No, it doesn't.
So many. I was looking them up. Right, Father?
Correct.
Correct.
I know Spider-Man.
My dad knows, like, all comics up till, like, the 2000s. It's a little scary sometimes.
Coming from a kid who knows tons of Star Wars stuff.
Yeah.
Oof.
Perhaps. But you know, like 60 plus years worth of comics.
And I proposed to my wife, Zoe's mother, with Amazing Spider-Man 289. That's how nerdy I was.
You gotta explain
Back when it was, huh? Well, that's
Explain
when Mary...
the story.
Okay, so my mother, we were dating. We were youngsters. We were not that much older. We were like 20 maybe? I don't know. It was a while ago. But your mother used to grade comic books for me because she was really good at it. She could look and tell if a staple was bent or something like that. And so I think we were riding in her pink bug to work. So she came and picked me up to go to work. And I handed her Amazing Spider-Man 289 because the last page it says, Mary Jane, will you marry me? And I cut out a thing and said, Missy, will you marry me? And I taped the ring in there. And I handed it to her. I said, can you grade this while I get ready for work? And then I went away, and then she said, yes, of course. Because if I would have taken her out to eat anything fancier than, like, Arby's, she would have known something was up. And I wanted to surprise her. It was like March 11th. That's all I don't remember the year. But that's it. And but I was nerdy back
Lizzie's clapping for you.
Okay, so.
You went to Comic Cons.
Yeah, we used to go to, they called them comic book conventions back then, near Philly. And there was a couple times where your mother was the only female in the whole place. Like, not exaggerating. And there was a couple times me and your mother were the only two wearing deodorant, which is no exaggeration either. I mean, I'm not knocking Comic-Con guys back then, but back then, like, if there was a famous artist, you bought like a 75-cent comic book and they drew on it for you. Like, you didn't have to stand in line.
Now you gotta pay like $30 for that.
Yeah, no, you're like...
No, way more than 30.
Like the one dude that did Thor, he drew like a whole Thor thing for Craig. You know, your cousin Craig?
Yeah.
Drew a whole thing for him and talked to him like he was just like a little kid. You know, and he drew and talked to him forever. It was kind of cool. So, anyway, now you guys can go back to Spider-Verse and all that kind of stuff. Sorry. I was just checking my nomination.
Okay. Yeah. Lizzie? Lizzie? Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, my God. You weren't saying anything. I thought you died.
No, I accidentally, because, like, the dogs were barking, so I, like, put my thing on mute. And then I didn't realize that I didn't.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I was clapping.
You were
and I
clapping.
said, my dad stalked my mom. But, yeah.
Oh.
Way. Great.
Great. What else? Oh, other Star Wars thingy. We did pick up at Target the other day some Star Wars Resistance figures. So we got Sonara, Tora, Kaz, and your dad.
And me.
And yeah, my dad says it looks like Bucket. So yeah, they're really nice figures. Like, personally, I think they're better than like some of the Rebels figures that came out.
No one will be better than the sorry, what are they called again? Shoot. Now I'm an idiot.
Disney Infinity?
Yeah, I was like, it's not Disney Infinity. It's Disney Infinity. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I think she's all the way back there. But like the first like Sabine figure that came out is like it's good, but not super detailed, which I guess doesn't matter to most people, but it matters to us. But like here, like I'm holding this Yeager one right now, And, like, even his little tiny button on his chest has, like, the design on it. Sabine doesn't even have, like, a stripe on her knee. But Yeager gets this tiny little button, which is, I mean, super cool. So, yeah, honestly, these figures are, like, really nice. We didn't get the Poe and BB-8 ones, but which ones did we get? We didn't get, there's Poe and BB-8, Commander Pyre, and Major Red Dude. What's his name? He's on the back of Kaz's box, I think. No, he's not. He's on the back of Sinar. No, he's not. He's on the back of Tora's box. Major Von Reg. So yeah, we didn't get those guys. We didn't get the Stormtrooper either. Got one of those. Yeah, but they're really nice figures. You know, if you want Resistance figures, I'd recommend them. I mean, they're the only option right now. But they're pretty cool looking. And the box art is really nice, too.
Yeah. I would get them if I had money and, time. Maybe not time. Room.
Yeah, there's no Tam figure. Or Niku figure that I saw. Which is sad.
There needs to be a Niku figure.
Right?
Like, that's the most important one. So, Sinara.
Sinara. Yeah, there's no Niku figure, no Tam figure.
Sinara and Tam should have came together.
Right? So I think the only figures that come together are BB-8 and Poe and Yeager and Bucket. I almost said Kaz and Bucket. Now Yeager and Bucket. And they've all got little helmets with them too. All the ones that we have. Just nice. And Bucket has his bucket, obviously. Because, you know.
Should have came with the little propeller hat.
But yeah, they're cute figures. And still, maybe it's because I'm a bitter Rebels fan, but the detail on them is way amazing for like the tiny figures, not like the Black Series, like they're like regular tiny figures. And the detail's really good, and you know, you can get that in Rebels, but whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. I still have, they're in my room. These, like, I got them at Disney World, I think, because Rebels had just come out, and there's, like, you know, there's no merch at all. It was, like, in, like, season 1 of Rebels. And they had this set, and it was, like, on sale. They had this set of Rebels figures, they're, like, little stand-ups. And the Sabine one was so bad, I got it. Or, I got the whole pack, but I got the whole pack because the Sabine one was so bad. It's, like, first of all, there's negative detail on her armor. And that's fine compared to her face, where she has these enormous blue eyes. Like, they're huge. Her eyes are like half her face, and they're bright blue. And then her hair is like yellow, with a tiny bit of blue, like, sprayed on the back. It's like, it's so terrible. But honestly, the chopper one's really good. Sabine is the worst by far. Zeb one is a little creepy, but that's just Zeb.
Yeah.
But and then like Ezra, Hera, and Kanan's, I feel like their faces are just like slightly off. Mm-hmm. Like just like half a centimeter like to the right. Maybe not that much, but like a millimeter off to the right or to the left or something. Kanan's eyes are kind of weird too, I think. And his lightsaber is like bent at an angle towards the end. It's terrible. They're great. I love them.
What?
They're so horrible. Yeah. Oh, cheap Star Wars merch. What would we do without you?
Not get good ones?
Yeah. Although, we did see the Poe, we didn't get it, we did see the Poe Resistance figure, and it's really good. maybe I just have low standards because of the other Poe figures that exist. But his Resistance figure is really good. God, I don't know. I mean, we've talked about this before, but all of the Poe figures, like 99% of them, it hardly looks human. It's like if an alien tried to be human, but like just got it a little bit off.
Just a little.
Just maybe more than a little, but like it's strange. Trying to think.
You have to show me a picture of that Sabine. I feel like you have, but I need it again.
I will. I'll do it after we finish because it's in my in my room. But it's really good. I just like her eyes being really big is like it's funny and weird, but like fine. But they're blue.
Yeah.
Did they even like look at a picture of her before like?
No, they saw it once and they were like, "Yep, that's it." Maybe they thought Sabine and Ezra were not different characters.
Yeah. Or maybe they just heard someone call them like space siblings and they're like, oh, okay, they're related. They both have blue eyes. If I remember correctly, I think Ezra's eyes are really small on it, actually. He's very tiny eyes.
You just have to show me.
Yeah. Yeah, they're honestly, the Chopper one is really good. Like, objectively, it's not messed up, at the very least. I think I broke one of the arms, actually.
Oh.
When I was moving it, I think I pinched it too hard on the top and broke an arm. Whatever. He doesn't need two arms. I'm sorry, I'm going on different bunny trails today. But this just reminded me of a game I played once. Okay, it sounds weird. But I was in class. I won't say what class because some of my teachers know about the podcast and I was supposed to be working on stuff. But I was in class and I was bored, so I was playing this game. And I found this Rebels game, and I haven't been able to find it since, which makes me really mad. But I found this Rebels game, and the whole, it was like one of those little, like online, like flash games, but the whole, like, thing of the game was your chopper, and you have to run around the Ghost fixing stuff while the crew yells at you. Oh. So Harris like, get in the cockpit, fix this, and Kanan's like, no, I need you in the gunner, come fix this. And you're just running around trying to fix everything. And I feel like Chopper himself made that game so people would appreciate him more.
Oh, I need that.
I can't find it again. Honestly, it was actually pretty fun. It was kind of stressful, though. Like, Kanan is so needy. Oh my God, I'm gone for like 2 seconds, and he's like, oh, by the way, I broke another pipe or whatever. It's like, shut up, Kanan. But, I don't know. I just thought it was so funny, because that's the exact, like, if Chopper would make a video game, I feel like that's what it would be. You know?
Do you remember what it was called?
I don't. I can't find it again. It makes me really mad, because I only got to play it that once. Yeah. It was so funny. But...
I want it.
You want it? I don't know. Because it's not I don't know. Let me see. I can't, I don't know. It was... It was, I don't... It was great. It was a good time. Kind of stressful.
Yeah, I want it.
I'll look it up on my computer because I'll be able to look at it better, and I'll find the name of it and tell you. I'll try to find it, but I haven't been able to find it since, which is weird. But yeah, It was great. Yeah. Again, though, Kanan was, every 2 seconds. Kanan and Zeb were the neediest. Yeah. I don't know. Okay.
I found an R2D2 translate.
R2D2 translate?
Yeah.
Interesting. There's lots of... I'm looking at the news. Apparently, BB-8 wrapped production today on episode 9.
Ooh.
C-3PO just wrapped production the other day. Like, earlier this week. Anthony Daniels tweeted. John Boyega, I think, wrapped last week, he said. I don't know. People are wrapping. If they're just wrapping now, though, that makes me wonder how much longer we're going to have to wait for a trailer.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of trailers are released when they're still shooting or reshooting. But I wonder if they're going to hold this, the Super Bowl is on Sunday. So maybe something.
Maybe. Yeah.
Anything. Please.
Last year they did
I wonder,
have a trailer during the Super Bowl.
I feel like we knew more about The Last Jedi then, though, like, compared to, like, now, like, for where we are now for 9, when we were here for 8. I feel like we already knew. I mean, I don't know exact timetables or whatever, but I feel like we knew more about 8 by February. You know?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a title. Maybe that's what they'll do on the Super Bowl, just play, like, a title thing. Not even, like, a teaser, just, like, a title. Like, episode 9, and then whatever the name is. And it'll just be, like, 10 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
That's something. Anything. JJ. Please.
We need news.
We're dying.
For news.
There's another article saying that Avengers Endgame, they're like, here's why Avengers Endgame is gonna box office more than episode 9. And it's not the same one I mentioned, like, on here a while ago, because it says it's just posted, like, 8 hours ago. So, like, we barely know anything about Endgame. We don't know anything about 9.
Yeah.
How do you know? Forbes.
They
what
don't
do you know? Whatever. Apparently people think Darth Vader's gonna come back.
Oh, yeah, I don't know about
I'm gonna
that.
recommend them this little movie called Episode 6.
Maybe.
I mean, he could
it'll
come back
help
as, like, a vision or something, but he's not gonna come back.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be scared if he did. He was burned in a pyre. You know?
You say pyre?
Pyre. Yeah. Like a funeral pyre.
Okay, I was like, wait. I thought you were trying to say fire, and I was really confused.
No, funeral pyre.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just found an article I love. Put Yaddle in Star Wars games, you coward. I agree with this article. Put Yaddle in everything. It says put Yaddle in Star Wars games, you cowards.
Yes.
Do it.
Please.
There's another article that says Star Wars plush bouquets are better than flowers for Valentine's Day.
You did that for me.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Not on Valentine's Day, but you
It was
did
for
it.
your birthday or
Yes?
Christmas. Those are the
think it
only
was
2 times I
birthday.
get you presents.
No, I think it was a birthday. Damn, I like
It was
stuff.
probably your birthday, because your birthday's in March, so I barely remember that. I think I bought it because they were selling them for Valentine's Day. You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, other news. There was Jon Favreau posted a picture of R5D4. So, we'll see R5 in The Mandalorian, possibly. Definitely, if he had a picture of it. Which is cool. It leans towards the idea that the Mandalorian will be on Tatooine.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool. Another interesting theory. Apparently, according to Screen Rant, Snoke was a force projection created by Kylo Ren.
I've heard this.
Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Alright, let's see. Any other news? Missouri Zoo named baby otters after Star Wars characters. That's some good news. What they
Yes.
named them? It was 3 named Han, Luke, and Leia.
Yay!
Wait, they're siblings and named Han and Leia?
What? Wait.
They're triplets. They named them Han, Luke, and Leia. Works for Luke and Leia.
Yeah.
Not so
I
well
don't know
for
any
Han and Leia.
triplets. And are there? What triplets can I think of in Star Wars?
Can't think of any.
There were triplets. There was in a Canto Bite story, I think. But not that important.
That's so cute. You know what they could have named them? Itchy, Lumpy, and Chewy.
Why?
I don't know. Because of the holiday special.
But no. Never.
Let's see. 20 things wrong with Yoda we all chose to ignore. I'm gonna scroll past that. People saying plot holes. Guessing they don't know what a plot hole is. 9 times out of 10. It's just like, oh, the movie didn't explain this for me in like a 3-paragraph essay. Therefore, it's a plot hole. That's what 90% of those are, you know?
Yeah. It's pretty annoying.
Star Wars Battlefront 2 modders removing Count Dooku's head.
Plot hole.
What?
Nothing. I said plot hole.
Oh. That's funny, though.
Obviously.
They removed his head and his hands in a mod for Battlefront 2 with Count Dooku. Less than 24 hours after he came out. That's pretty great. I don't know. Bunch of rumors and theories that have no meaning to me. Oh, what'd you just send, Lizzie? Should I be afraid?
No. Why?
I don't
Why
know.
is that your first
I don't
reaction?
know. Let's see. Which Jedi? Well, which one should I click, Lizzie? You sent 2 now.
Well, it's so conflicting, ain't it?
The Star
The Jedi
Wars.
one.
All right, the first one
Jedi.
finally loaded. It's the Star Wars quiz.
No, let's do the which Jedi are we?
Hold on. The first question for the Star Wars quiz is. I'm gonna read this. Just the first question, because. Alright, so the question is, they are the guardians of peace and justice, always fighting the dark side of the Force. What are they called? There's a picture of this guy with a blue lightsaber. It looks like the Graflex hilt. And the
I'm
multiple
pretty sure
choice
it's Yeti Chasers.
and the multiple choice answers are Yoda fighters, Yeti chasers, Jedi knights, and yogi monks.
It's obviously one of the ones that start with a Y.
One of those, very much not like the others. Yeti chasers. Yeti, who, like, they were writing this quiz and they're like, okay, I need a fourth option. Yeti chasers.
Yoda
Alright.
fighters.
Alright.
Let's do the which Jedi are we?
Which Jedi are we? Okay. What's your favorite color? Blue, black, green, purple? I'm going to say purple, but I like orange, for the record. StarWars.com.
Black. What's your greatest strength? Attention to detail, humility, a clear sense of justice, patience. Oof.
I wouldn't say those are my greatest strengths. I can make good cookies, though.
Yes. I don't know.
See, I want to say attention to detail, because I do pay attention to details in some things, but I can also be oblivious, so. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can be patient.
I cannot be patient.
I'll be patient. Alright, what do you collect, Lizzie?
Clear sense of justice? I don't know. Okay, next.
What is your favorite accessory? A cowl, combat boots, a crown, a walking stick. I wear combat boots literally like every day. So,
What's a cowl?
like you put on your head, it's like a hood, but kind of just like pull it over your head. That's what a cowl is, right? Now I gotta check. Now you got me all worried now, Lizzie.
I don't know.
Why'd you do this to me?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a large, loose hood. So like what Jin wears, kind of.
I don't do that. I don't have a walking stick. And I have combat boots, but I don't wear them often.
I wear mine like every day. I wore my first pair out so much that the bottom came off and my foot was sticking out. So, yeah, I love combat boots.
I love my flower crown. Does that count as a crown?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
You're one with the Force. How do you yield this power? Helping those who can't help themselves. Teach others its power to lift large objects for winning a fight. Well, I know what I'm picking.
I want to help people.
Me too.
All right. Which Yoda quote best represents you? For my ally is the Force, and a powerful ally it is. Fear is the path to the dark side. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. Always pass on what you have learned. Do or do not. There is no try.
I'd say mine is fear is the path to the dark side one.
I'm gonna say do or do not. There is no try. I wouldn't say it represents me, but that's the one I think of the most and like try to live up to. So.
Yeah.
I love the picture on this next one. On
Yeah.
question 6.
I'm not sure why they chose that one.
Yeah, it doesn't really fit with the question, but it just kind of looks like she's like face palming, like something. It's for context. It's a picture of Luminara when Ventress slices open that pipe and it sprays like whatever gas or whatever like into her eye, and she's like and it's a frame right as her hand is on her face and her mouth is open. So it just kind of looks like she's like ugh. She kind of is, but you know. All right, who read the last one? Did you or did I?
Huh?
All right, I don't know. Never mind.
I read. You've been betrayed. How do you react? Plot revenge. Call in the authorities. Walk away. Try to talk to them.
I walk away.
Try to talk to them. That's what I always do. Oh, God. Okay.
All right. People hate it when you throw food, give them orders, get snippy, disappear for hours at a time. Throw food's a very specific one. I'm gonna say get snippy.
Me too. Yeah. But
It's the picture.
the Jedi peoples.
Listen,
Hera and Kanan.
hey.
If you weren't a Jedi, you would dedicate your life to family, a cause, finding inner peace, teaching. I mean, what do I dedicate to myself now? I'm not a Jedi. I don't teach anyone. I do not find inner peace.
I'd say a cause.
Family. I always make them dinner all the time. That's say a cause.
All right. What do you like to do for fun? Meditate, laser tag, volunteering, hiking. Does trooping count as volunteering technically?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to say that because that's probably my biggest hobby.
Yeah, I don't do
any of the others. I mean, I've done laser tag a couple times, but I wouldn't call it like something I do, like on the reg.
What is your greatest fear? Losing trust in myself, failure, the death of those I love most, the rise of tyranny. Oh, God. This is a good question.
I don't like this question.
You know...
Where's the all of the above option?
See, with failure, like, I'm not that big on failure. Like, I do it a lot, so, like, I can't get scared of it anymore. Losing trust. I've done that multiple times. The death of those. The rise of... So, I think the death of
The death of rising.
The death of those I love most and the rise of tyranny, really, like, both of them are pretty...
Yeah.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo?
Love rat, love cat, love will run, Lizzie. Come on, what are you?
I don't know that by heart.
Love rat, elf cat, elf will run, pig a path, and all is done.
You do it, and I'll choose the opposite. Yeah.
Alright, elf cat, elf will run, pick a path, and all is done. I got the rise of tyranny.
Okay, the death of those I love most.
I'm Luke Skywalker.
I'm Anakin Skywalker.
Hi, Dad.
I'm Dad.
You cut off my hand, though.
Jokes. Oh, well, I don't have
my health insurance now.
3/4 of my body.
Yeah, you also murdered children, Lizzie.
That's easy.
Okay. What did I do? I had a bunch of children that I was training get murdered.
Yeah, because you know, the guy, my grandkid, you know, finished what I started. Read yours.
Read mine? Okay. So you are Luke Skywalker. You may have come from humble beginnings, but now you're at the top of your game. Am I? You are passionate about fighting against injustice in the world, and you detest confrontation unless it's absolutely necessary. That's true.
You are Anakin Skywalker. Your life hasn't always been easy. But you are lucky to have people see your potential and believe in you early on. Your friends and family compliment you for being kind. Do they, though?
Yeah.
You know, I don't think they do. If you have any flaws, perhaps it's caring too much. No, I don't care. Do you feel the pull of the dark side? Yes. Now that you can see your path toward the light, find out which servant of the dark side you're most like. Oh.
Do you want to do that?
Yes.
Still time? All right. Click. All right, StarWars.com.
Go StarWars.com.
All right. Where would you like to come home? And it's a bunch of pictures. First one, oh God. Is
That's
that...
Genos?
Do you know?
No.
The first one... Oh God. We're gonna get a Star Wars card taken away.
That one just looks like...
It kind of looks like where they raced in Phantom Menace.
Kinda? Doesn't matter, it's fine.
Yeah, and then the second one looks like it's on a hill. There's an orange sky.
And a small building?
I thought that was like a really tall ship flying in.
Oh, I
The
don't...
ship that like Ahsoka flies at the end of the epilogue.
I don't even know.
These are really like indistinct pictures overall. Alright, and the
Yeah.
third one, is that like, it looks kind of like farmland. Almost.
That's, I thought where Obi-Wan went in Revenge of the Sith? The giant hole in the floor.
Oh, no. Utapau?
Utapau?
Utapau. Utapau? Utapau. Utapau? Is it Pau?
That's what me and my dad say.
Okay. Utapau.
Well, next one is... Why do I not know what that is?
Oh man, we suck.
Yeah. It's okay. Steel can't do any better.
True.
It's fine. We'll just choose whichever.
Okay, sorry. I don't mean to be rude, but I just looked up how to pronounce the planet, because... Let's see.
It's fine if we're wrong.
Utapau. So you guys are right. It's Utapau.
Okay.
It's
okay if we're wrong, man.
No, I just for my own peace of mind.
Okay.
All right, I don't know what that fourth one is.
No, I don't know. It looks very familiar, but I don't know.
I almost want to say Toydaria, but that doesn't sound right. So.
No.
All right, God, we're so bad at this. And then the fifth one is red.
It's red.
And spiky.
Next one is Naboo.
Yeah, the next one's Naboo. Is that Magneto?
There's snow.
Seventh one, there's snow. And buildings. Oh my God, Lizzie. And then the last one, is that like, there's like pods.
Yeah, that's where the Night Sisters.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
So,
I'm gonna say Naboo.
yeah.
Naboo's pretty, and also it's the only one I'm 100% sure about.
What is your favorite accessory? Cape, armor, helmet, belt.
There's more.
Oh? Cloak, shoulder pads, combat boots, headdress. I know which one you're picking.
I'm saying combat boots again.
Saying helmet.
Alright, which is your strongest power? Telekinesis, force choke, unarmed combat, force jump, dark magic, acrobatics, lightsaber combat, force lightning. I wish for all of these.
Yeah. I especially wish for acrobatics, but...
I would love to do acrobatics.
I'm gonna say lightsaber combat.
Lightsaber combat?
That's
Not lightsaber combat. I'm not good at anything, but I would love to have telekinesis so I wouldn't have to get up to find the remote, so we're gonna do that one.
Next one. Which quote best represents you? You beg weakly. Are easy to acquire, hard to control. I do so admire your persistence. Ready to die. Your weakness will not be my downfall. You have failed me for the last time. Dad, come in and read these quotes. Dad, you're perfect timing. So we're doing a quiz to kill time. Which quote best represents you? Now do them all.
You beg weakling. Men
No,
are
hey!
easy to acquire, hard to control. I do so admire your persistence. You ready to die? Your weakness will not be my downfall.
Why do you like
You have
this?
failed me for time, and now you shall die. Give in to your anger. With each passing moment, you make yourself more my servant. You will not fight, then you will meet your destiny. Your emotions betray you. Let your anger deepen your hatred.
Why do you like this?
Well, I'm sorry. What did you want me to do?
Your dramatic voice acting.
But like these are Ventress. Some of them are Ventress.
Yeah, so try.
I can't do Ventress.
Okay, then do the ones that
Who does you beg weakling? I can't remember who says it, but it's the Inquisitor. I do so admire your persistence.
Actually, that's from Savage. You beg weakling.
That's what it is. I do so admire your persistence. Ready to die as the Inquisitor, Grand Inquisitor. Your weakness will not be my downfall as a Sage. You failed me for the last time, and now you shall die as Dooku. To Asajj. Give in to your anger. The Emperor, if you will not fight, that's Luke. Your emotions betray you. Let your anger deepen your hatred. I don't know who says that.
I'm gonna look it up.
Sounds like Maul.
It's Vader. That doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound right. Well, at least not from the movies.
No.
It might be from a book or something.
Maybe.
So which
I
quote?
feel like it's Maul to Savage.
I think it's Maul to Ezra.
Or Ventress to Savage.
Which one?
It's
Your weakness will
Maul
not be...
to Obi-Wan.
Your emotions betray you. Let your anger deepen your hatred.
I don't know.
I think that is Ventress to Savage.
Could be.
Because maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who says that one. It is a miss. It's a miss. It's a mystery.
It's Maul to Obi-Wan when he kills Satine.
Yeah, I said it sounds like Maul. Sweet.
All right, so which quote best represents you?
I don't know. None of them represent me. I mean, you beg weakling makes sense if I'm the weakling.
Oh.
If not, you beg myself.
I don't know.
I guess. I don't know.
These are all like dark side people.
Well, yeah,
No,
it's a dark side quiz.
Which dark side person are you?
Okay, so if I want to be a jerk, I'll just be like.
I'm gonna say if you will not fight, then you will meet your destiny. I don't know why. I'm just gonna do that one.
Mine, I feel like men are easy to acquire, hard to control. I also want to say you have failed me for the last time and now you shall die because people fail me a lot in school.
I like your emotions betray you, the one that we couldn't figure out.
Okay, let's choose that one.
Okay.
Your greatest... Oh, go ahead.
Your greatest strength is scheming, agility, intelligence, drive, intimidation, physical strength, stealth, and trickery.
Definitely none of those physical things.
Yeah, none of the physical. I'm not very intimidating.
I like how they made strength a different thing. Or else it would have been like, your greatest strength is scheming, agility, strength. So they're like, physical strength.
I'm not intelligent.
Okay.
Okay,
Enjoy.
goodbye.
Let me know how you were.
I was... Before, we were choosing Jedi and I was Anakin Skywalker.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I was Luke.
You were Luke?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
All right. Well, I'm boss, so I can't say much.
Screaming.
I'm not scheming.
Trickery sounds like I want to be like, yeah, I think trickery's good, but then like, also that just sounds bad.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm stealthy like on purpose, but I do accidentally scare people a lot. Like I'm just walking and I'm like, hey, and they're like, oh my god, you were behind me? Like, yeah.
It's because you're so short.
Perhaps. I can hide places.
Oh, you can.
I'm gonna say stealth. You know what?
You hid in a freaking sink.
That
cupboard.
was not comfortable at all. Would not recommend. 1 out of 10.
But you won.
I did win, so maybe I would recommend.
10.
3 out of 10. Yeah.
I'm gonna say trickery. Don't think badly of me. When a friend betrays you, forget about them, force choke them, make a voodoo doll of them, roundhouse kick them, seek painful revenge, turn others against them, haunt their dreams, send your droid to take care of them.
Make a voodoo doll. All the rest are like either like normal or like general Star Wars, and this is make a voodoo doll.
I could roundhouse kick them. I haven't been stretching though, so I need a stretch. So I can't do that. I can't forget about things.
I wish I could haunt their dreams.
Very short haunting.
Ha 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 ha.
I can't forget about anything. Like, I can't forget about very important things for some reason. But, like, just the other day, I have such bad guilt that I picked up a $5 bill off the floor. I was at school, and I was like, oh, no. Now a kid probably doesn't have his lunch money. Now he's probably hungry. And, like, it's been, like, maybe 3 days, and I'm still thinking about that. So, send your joys to take care of them. Force choke, seek painful, turn others against. This is like, I don't know. Like, I guess just forget about them.
Oh, that's what I'll say. I definitely do not make a voodoo doll. People hate it when you break a deal, make up stories, don't follow through with a task, lose your temper, make them feel dumb, tell them what to do, give them attitude, sneak up on them. I give attitude.
I give attitude and I lose my temper at the same time.
I don't lose my temper.
I do both. I did both. No, I gave attitude to my chef at school because lately we've been throwing away lots of food after we've made them during class. So I get really upset at that. And she told us in class, she was like, okay, so this cake recipe, you're going to double it. I'm like, dude, we don't even eat or take home the stuff that we already make. Why are we doubling this recipe? It's dumb. So I'm trying to get all the aluminum foil and just pack pies. I packed a whole pie in aluminum foil the other day. And there was 5 more pies that were thrown away. It's stupid. I'll figure out a way to not waste so much food. Okay. Sorry. So it's probably either lose my temper, give them attitude, or don't follow through with a task. Wolf cat, wolf run. Path and knowledge. Done. Lose my temper. Okay, is this me?
Yep.
When you're not wielding your dark side power, we might find you studying, ghost hunting, attending a show, at the local watering hole, spending time with family, spending money at the gym, meditating.
Who would ghost hunting get you? Would it be Ventress? Magic? Or
I was thinking that, or don't know why I'm thinking mall, but probably not. I don't know.
Okay. I'm going to say spending time with family, because I don't do the other ones. So I do study, just not as much as I probably should.
I don't study at all. I probably should, but like literally the other day I went into class. They're like, "Hey, we're taking a test today. The test that I've been telling you for weeks to prepare for." I'm like, "Oh, okay." Do not study. So spending time with family, I guess. You fight for your mom. What?
Oh.
You. Sorry.
You fight for your mom, your wife, your family, your kids, your boss, your followers, your brother, yourself.
My wife.
I don't have a wife, kids, brother, followers, boss. I have a mom, my family, and myself. I'm gonna say my family.
The fam. Why would you turn to the dark side? To gain power, to seek revenge, to restore order, to cheat death, to provide for your loved ones. You are overcome by grief. You are tired of corruption. It runs in the family.
It does not run in my family. I'll say to restore order. No, I won't. I was thinking, wait, because I was thinking of it from a light side perspective, and I was thinking, like, order, like, to the galaxy, like, New Republic, but I realized it's a dark side quiz, so it probably means, like, the Empire. Don't want to do that.
Overcome by grief. I want to say that.
Yeah. I'm going to say that one. Boop.
I'm tired of corruption. Oh.
Who'd you get?
Sauvage Opress.
I got Asajj Ventress.
Well. I'm aggressive, intimidating, and ruthless. You're so consumed by the dark side that not even two masters can tame your rage. Some call you a creature, but they're probably jealous of your superhuman strength, or even your cool armor.
Revenge. Fueled by betrayal and hurt at a young age, you've tried your luck as a Padawan, a Sith apprentice, and even a bounty hunter, but ultimately you just want to be feared and respected. You've got dark and brooding down to a science. And you won't let anyone stand in the way of achieving sweet revenge.
Would you say that is true for you?
No.
The aggressive and I'm not intimidating, but like, if someone talks to me that I don't know, I'll answer in one word. Which makes people back away. So I'm not sure. Probably not. We'll see in a few years. But anyway, this was fun. I have to make pasta.
You have to go make pasta now?
Go make the pistasta.
Pistasa?
I don't know what that is. I just couldn't say pasta.
Pistasa? I feel like that might be a thing. I gotta look it up. With the wonderful magic of the internet.
Wow.
It is not a thing.
I will make it a thing. It'll have pistachios in it.
It does say, did you mean Picasa? Which is... Picasa is a discontinued image organizer and image viewer for organizing and editing digital photos.
Yay! Now we learned a word today.
It's not really a word. It's a company that's no longer in business. But sure, we learned something.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we'll wrap it up. We'll talk about Resistance next week when I've seen it.
Yes.
So, I was Zoe.
I was Lizzy.
Thank you for listening to Star Wars Geek Girl.
Bye.
They're geek girls that like Star Wars. And and sometimes cry.